Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. In this video, we will learn about the another use case. This is the last use case for using the services. That is nothing but using the specialized providers in the standalone components. Specialized providers means I will try to show you with a simple example. So let's say that we are having two services. So I will try to create the services. So here I will be creating the service in such a way that so here I will be creating a service that is nothing but let's say that I am having a generic car.service.ts. Okay. So this is our simple file car.service.ts, and this one will be having injectable. Okay, sorry, injectable, and in this one export class car service. Okay, so this is the service which I will be having, and let's assume that I will be having a get car, and for this get car, so what I will try to do here, let's assume that we will be having a car interface. So I will be creating a car interface at the top here only. So here we will be having a car interface, and for this car what I will try to do it is I will try to return this value. So there is nothing but name and all those things, and this one will take the car. That's it. So now here we are returning this one. So let's say that I am having another service that is nothing but sports car. So sports car dot service dot ts file, and we will be having the same code in such a way that how the car.service.ts we will be having, and I will try to copy and paste it here. So this time we will not have this car thing, and let's import this car thing from. So I am importing this one. So this one is a sports car. So I will be having this sports car, and this one will have a V8 engine. Let's assume. So that's it. So this is our sports car. Sports car. So these are the two services we are having. Let's say that I am having two components. So one is car component and another one is the NGGC car. So I am having one car component, and I will be having another component is a sports car component. So I will be having another one is a sports car component. Let's try to get the sports car. So I am having this one also, sports car. And apart from this one, I will be having another component that is nothing but engine. Okay. So here I will try to create an engine. So I am creating an engine also. So engine means it will show you the specifications of that particular car. So these are the two cars which I am having. And let's go to the app.component.ts file. So let's go to the app.component.ts file. So here I will be including the two things, that is nothing but car component, and also I will be including the sports car component also. Sports car component. That's it. And let's go to the app.component.html file. So I don't want to, I will remove this entire thing, and here I will write app-car. Okay, and here I will be using app-sports-car. Okay, fine, done. And now you will be having an engine component, and in this engine component we will inject the car service constructor private car service of type car service. So we will import this car service, and here, so let's say that we will be having a car details, so which is of type car, and here we will be using something like this dot car service, this dot car is equal to this dot car service dot get car. That's it. So you will be getting the car. So for this one, and for this engine component, so what I will try to do, I will try to write the code in such a way that, so here we will be having in our engine component.html file. So I will paste this one, car.name and car.engine. That's it. So here in our car.html, just I will use the app-engine. Okay. And in our sports car component.html also, I will be using app-engine. So I want to show this engine, right? So I will be using these two things. And here let's go to the car.component.ts file. So here we need to import the engine. Okay, and here also we need to import the engine component. So fine, app-engine is not a known element, so it will go away. So now, so here we are having the sports car component. So now what we need to do, so this time it is not showing anything, so we will be getting an error in the console. Let's try to see the console error. So it is telling that I am unable to know about the car service. Why? Because we haven't injected the car service anywhere. So here you need to understand the specialized thing. So now here we are having the parent. What is the parent element? That is nothing but app.component.ts file, right? So here in this one, in the providers, if you mention the providers and if you mention the car service, okay. So if you mention the car service, let's try to see what could be the output here. So if you try to provide this one, So for both of this one, it is showing the something like generic car and generic car, but the second one it should be a sports car. So that means it needs to get an instance of the sports car. So how can I get this one? So if you inject the sports car here, so sports car service, if you inject this one, so whether will this solve the problem? So no, it doesn't solve the problem. Why? Because the engine component is using the car service, so which is a generic car service. And also if you try to see here, this engine component is used in the two components, that is nothing but car component and also the sports car component also it is using. So now it is time for us to send the correct instance. So in this one, so what we can send it is, so here the car component, let's go to the car component.ts file. So this is the provider which is necessary, which is useful to provide the correct service. So here in this one you will use the providers of car service. So here instead of providing this one, before this, so we'll try to remove this one here in our app component, app.component.ts file. So I am removing this entire car service. Why? Because so this app component is not responsible. So now the individual car component, so if you try to see here, so this is responsible. So what is the component we need to send it? So providers car service. Okay, car service. So I am sending this one. So if you try to see here, so now we are able to get only one thing, that is nothing but car service. We are able to get it. No provider for the car service. We are able to get this one. So now what I need to do here in this one, now let's go to the sports car component also, and here also we will try to import the providers car service. That's it. Now let's try to see the output for this. So now if you try to see here, now we are able to get the output. Why? Because we are providing the providers for the car service, sports car component, and the car component we are trying to provide it. Fine. So everything is working fine. But the sports car component should not send the car service. It should send the sports car service. Okay. So let's try to send the sports car service. Sports car service. Now if you try to see the output for this one, again we are getting an error. Why? Because so we are unable to find the element service. So here what we need to do it is, so here we need to use the specialized providers. That is nothing but provide. So what is the name we are using? The place car service, and we need to use the class. So here we need to use sports car service. So we are telling that you need to use the sports car service for this one. Now if you try to see the output, so now here you will be able to see a sports car V8 engine, and for this one you will be able to see a generic car V4 engine. So this is how we need to use the specialized providers. We need to plan according to this one. So if you are having the same component and it is using the a single service means, so you need to, whatever is the provider you need to provide it, so you need to think for this one. So this is the use case how you will be planning for using the services. Hope you understood about this specialized providers for using in the Angular. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.